Yellowstone stars respond to spin-off questions as Season 6 reports, and franchise future remains uncertain. As the hit neo-Western drama nears its end, Gil Birmingham and Wes Bentley address potential Yellowstone spin-offs and Season 6 reports. Despite initial plans for a 7-season run, it was revealed that Taylor Sheridan's show would come to an end after Season 5 amid Kevin Costner's exit to focus on his Horizon, an American saga franchise. Along with that, though, it was announced that Yellowstone Season 5 Part B spin-off would be followed by the development of a sequel spin-off entitled The Madison, which is currently filming and expected to premiere in 2025. During a recent interview with Screen Rant to discuss the final episodes of the show, stars Wes Bentley and Gil Birmingham looked to their potential futures within the Yellowstone franchise. When asked about the reports of a potential Season 6 and the sequel show's development, the former acknowledged he had no information about what his future may hold beyond Season 5, saying it's literally above my pay grade, but remaining open to the possibility. Birmingham, who plays Broken Rock Chief Thomas Rainwater, was asked his thoughts on the chances of a spin-off focused on the Broken Rock Reservation. The star humorously quipped that he is always challenging Sheridan to an arm wrestling contest to make sure one of those things happen, before going on to share that friends in Sheridan's circle do talk about that idea, and remains hopeful the showrunner will land on an idea for such. See what Birmingham explained below. Though neither Birmingham nor Bentley's responses indicate what their futures hold in the show, it also speaks to both the secrecy and uncertainty about Yellowstone's future. Many of the creatives behind Season 5 Part B have recalled getting redacted scripts and other major steps taken to prevent leaks from the final season getting out. As such, given it's unclear what their fates may be by the end of the show, it's also just as unclear whether they could reasonably return for future shows. Much of Yellowstone Season 5 Part B will be about Beth and Jamie's war, which looks to be heading into life-or-death stakes as the latter seeks to hire hitmen to take out his sister and her father. Meanwhile, with neither Kevin Costner's John nor Rip and the cowboys on the ranch, leaving Case and a handful of other cowboys, the Dutton family ranch is now left largely undefended from the likes of market equities or Rainwater, should he look to use leverage this in order to finally gain the land for his people. Considering the chance Jamie may be dead by the end of Yellowstone Season 5 Part B, it'd be understandable why he might not return for more, though the chances of a res-set spin-off may be more challenging due to the overall focus of the franchise. Across the two released shows, Sheridan has kept the spotlight on the Dutton family, though the Madison story's reported shift away from them could see the door gradually begin to open for the Broken Rock and other non-Dutton characters to get their own projects. While plans for a 66-66 spin-off and sequel to 1923 set in the 40s remain in unclear states of development, I think a reservation-focused Yellowstone show has the most potential for doing some fresh and thrilling with the franchise. Beyond just the mainline show, Sheridan has often shown a remarkably compassionate approach to telling Native American stories, and with many indigenous creatives getting their due in recent years, I'd love to see him in someone like Dark Wind's Graham Rowland or Reservation Dogs' Sterling Harjo team with Sheridan to expand that side of the Yellowstone universe. As speculation swirls around the future of the beloved Western drama Yellowstone, the show's stars have been fielding questions about potential spin-offs and what lies ahead for the franchise. With reports about the uncertain status of Season 6 and the enigmatic directions of Taylor Sheridan's storytelling, fans are eager for any tidbits of information. The cast members, while tight-lipped about spoilers, have offered some fascinating insights into the series' legacy and possible new ventures. The shadow of uncertainty. Yellowstone has been a cultural phenomenon since its debut, blending gripping narratives with breathtaking vistas and compelling characters. But as the series progresses, rumors of its potential conclusion or redirection have gained traction. Reports suggest that Season 6 might face delays or even be reimagined due to creative challenges and evolving schedules. At a recent fan convention in Dallas, Kevin Costner, who portrays patriarch John Dutton, addressed the elephant in the room. "It's always tough when a story this big reaches a crossroads," he said. "What Taylor Sheridan has created is bigger than any one season or character. It's about legacy, survival, and family, themes that resonate universally. Whether this chapter ends or continues, the world of Yellowstone has so much more to offer." His remarks were met with both cheers and groans from fans, eager for more clarity. Costner, who has been a cornerstone of the series, hinted that he's aware of the intense scrutiny surrounding his involvement. "I'll just say this, if the ranch falls, the story doesn't end. It evolves." The spin-off buzz. Amid the uncertainty, the possibility of spin-offs has ignited imaginations. Sheridan, who is no stranger to expanding universes, as seen with 1883 and 1923, has previously hinted that the Dutton family saga could unfold in unexpected ways. Luke Grimes, who plays Case Dutton, teased during an interview, "There are so many stories we haven't touched yet." Case's journey is far from over, but imagine exploring what happens if his kids grow up to face their own battles. Kelly Rayleigh, known for her fierce portrayal of Beth Dutton, shared her perspective during a red carpet event. "Beth is such a force of nature, but what intrigues me is the idea of looking back at her younger years, or even seeing her in a different setting altogether. Could you imagine Beth navigating a city like New York? The clash of her raw, unfiltered personality with urban sophistication would be something else." Fans have also speculated about a prequel centered on Rip Wheeler, the enigmatic ranch foreman portrayed by Cole Hauser. Hauser himself seemed intrigued by the idea when asked during a podcast appearance. "Rip has such a rich backstory, his upbringing, how he ended up at the Yellowstone Ranch, and his relationship with the Duttons. There's so much to mine there. The franchise's future." Sheridan's sprawling narratives have already spawned successful offshoots, with 1883 offering a gritty look at the Duttons' ancestors and 1923 exploring the early 20th century challenges faced by the family. But with Yellowstone itself in a state of flux, many wonder if the flagship series will anchor future projects or serve as a springboard for entirely new stories. Wes Bentley, who brings to life the tortured character of Jamie Dutton, offered his take on the franchise's evolution. "Taylor's writing is fearless. He's not afraid to take risks, even if it means ending something people love to start something new. That's the beauty of storytelling. It's not about playing it safe. It's about pushing boundaries." Another intriguing prospect comes from the potential for crossovers. With Sheridan's other series, such as Mayor of Kingstown and Tulsa King, carving out their own fan bases, the idea of interconnected narratives is tantalizing. Could characters from Yellowstone cross paths with those from Sheridan's other worlds? The stars remained coy, but didn't dismiss the notion outright. Fans weigh in. The passionate fan base has been vocal about what they hope to see next. Online forums are abuzz with theories, from a modern-day spin-off focusing on the next generation of Duttons to a gritty exploration of the ranch's earliest days under the stewardship of John Dutton's ancestors. At a fan panel, one attendee asked Sheridan directly if he'd consider a spin-off centered on the indigenous characters who play a pivotal role in Yellowstone. Sheridan's response was measured but promising. "The land we tell these stories about has a deep history, far beyond the Duttons. That's something I'm very interested in exploring further. Looking ahead. As the dust settles around the speculation, one thing remains clear. Yellowstone has left an indelible mark on television. Its mix of high-stakes drama, complex characters, and stunning cinematography has set a new standard for serialized storytelling. Whether through new seasons, spin-offs, or prequels, the Dutton legacy seems destined to continue in some form. Costner summed it up best during his closing remarks at the Dallas convention. "This isn't just a show, it's a world. Worlds like this don't end. They just find new ways to be told." For now, fans must embrace the uncertainty while savoring the rich tapestry of stories Yellowstone has already delivered. As Sheridan and his team chart the future, one thing is certain: the ride is far from over.